medication. Should put that somewhere else. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We couldn't do all this in one hit because I didn't want to run all this in together. We're going to be doing some certified screens. We have DMP Supernova. These are older sample sheets. We have the Dark Star 9. And then we have the, I'm going to butcher this. Sorry about that. Daylight screens. No disrespect. Parallax, I think it is. Pure 0.8. That's what we're going to be doing. On our lighter screens, we have a Seymour EV 1.3, a Cinema Gray 5. No, this is a matinee silver. Is this a matinee silver? Where's the matinee silver at? Here it is. No, I got it in here. That's the matinee silver. We're going to do a matinee silver right there. That's what the M stands for. Matinee silver, probably. So we got that right. And we're going to do a Seymour AV 1.3 and a Cinema Gray 5D. A lot of people have these screens right here. So let's grab our sample sheets. See how dark these screens are. These are the gunmetals. Very dark gunmetal screens. And these are the tests that you have to do. This is why we have so many tests, to see exactly how our screens stack up. As I said, I have customers who can afford $20,000, $30,000 for speakers. I mean, good gracious, I can't do that. But yeah, can spend a lot of money, and they can go out and they can spend $5 grand, $20 grand on a screen. Hey God, they can do it, no problem. But I gotta, when I'm showing these demonstrations off, if I'm going to tell them that, look, my product's better, or my product can perform, do something different than these screens can do, they want me to back it up. They want me to prove it. Well, show me that your product can beat these screens. And how much money are we going to save now? Some people say they save you hundreds. When we do these tests, we save people thousands and thousands of dollars. Then on top of that, they don't have to go out and spend money for an overpriced, insanely projector, because with some of these companies, I'm pretty sure they're not going to tell you that the projector that I'm using is going to work well. They're going to be like, oh no, you can't use that. It's an outdated old projector. Why would you even have that to begin with? Now you gotta use this particular projector and that particular projector. If that wasn't so, then they would be using these older projectors in their demonstrations, but they don't. They use top of the line models. So that's what they're going to advise you to buy. So that's going to be a lot of money kicking in. A lot of money you're going to have to fork over in order to get that. Where in our technology, we can use outdated projectors, and we can show our technology versus high performance screens. Okay, so we're going to start off first with the darker ones. Start off with first. And this is not in any way to, I don't put these companies down in any way whatsoever. We don't call them this, that, and the other, not. We're just a simple side-by-side demonstration that we're doing. See which screens pull off the better color, white levels, contrast, stuff like that. That's what we do in these demonstrations. That's why we have these certifieds. And on top of that, to see where our technology stands too against the big boys, which I'm always curious to see. All right, let me figure out exactly that fast where I lost something. Why did I carry stuff? Okay, now if you notice in my demonstrations, when we do certified screens, we don't just take one screen and stick it against our screen. We don't pick one of those screens out of the 18 that are going to match the technology perfectly. So when we do these demonstrations, we don't have much of a fight. No, we stick everything we can against the screen. That's why there's all different forms of certified screens and gray screens. We throw them all against the screen at the same time to see exactly how the screen is going to react. The lighter certified screens, mid-level certified screens, and darker certified screens, all in one hit. That's how you're supposed to do it. You're not supposed to take that one sample sheet and try to say, look, it's the same thing. You can't do that. You have to test it against everything. And you can't just test against one screen. You got to test against all your screens, which we do. All these screens have been tested against certifieds, because for anyone to sit there and say, oh, no, that's not true. Oh, yeah, go check out my archives. I post all my live tests, and all my tests basically show certified screen tests. All right, so let's get cracking, Jackson, because I have a lot to do today. Cracking jacks. Okay, let me see. All right, so that's the first one we want to do. This has a 0.8. As you can see, we tested these also too against gunmetal. We have to test for those to back it up. If you ever want to check out and see how the gunmetal compares to other gunmetal screens, so we had a ball with that, man. We threw everything at that screen that was gunmetal. Everything we threw at that screen. Check those demonstrations out. Those were fun. All right, let me get in front of the camera, make sure that I'm tidied up a little bit here. What's in my pocket? What is in my pocket? Do 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 do. All right, there we go. Let's go here. What do we got? All right, next we're going to take DMP Supernova. First time I got these sample sheets in, they come with a very detailed set of instructions. These screens do not work well with ultra short throws, so you know, I see people doing those tests with ultra short throws saying, look how bright my screen comes out. That screen's not designed for ultra short throws. They turn dark if you do that. And this screen right there, the first screen we put up, price tag for that one is I think 4 to 5 grand. Around that price. That's for a 100-inch. The one we're doing right now is around $4,000 to $5,000 for a 100-inch. Those of you who think out there, I have some customers that don't know how expensive these screens can get. I'm like, oh no, just a couple $100. Yeah, right. If you want it, it's probably less now, but probably around that price. If you wanted a 180-inch of the DMP Supernova, you're talking about somewhere between a price tag of maybe $17,000 or $18,000. All right, next we're going to do is Dark Star 9. Dark Star 9 right here by Elite Screens that has a 0.9 gain right there. Put that one right here. Can we do them all? Now these are all darker screens, and I think we're going to take and put a couple of light screens up there too. So let's go grab ourselves by Seymour AV, Seymour AV 1.3. I actually met the fellow from Seymour AV Seymour AV. Really cool dude, really nice guy, down to earth. I met him. Not met him in real life, but I talked to him on the phone. I think him or his brother, yeah. I talked to him. Very nice people. This is right around the time when we were under digital 4K Crystal Onyx, and we were displaying the black technology on our site, and they popped it on our site. We're talking with them back and forth. Real nice people. Now, I wouldn't mind doing business with them. If I'm talking about doing business with a certified screen company, which I don't like them too much at all, I would love to do business with them. They're real nice, down-to-earth people. But as for these other guys, no, not interested. Not interested at all. So we're going to do them all. All right, you got a matinee silver right here. That's a matinee silver, or mental silver. Guess we're going to do them all, huh? I was thinking we're going to do one then the other, but now we're just going to do them all. We got enough room to send everything up there. For those that are curious about my screen size is a 50-inch, 16:9. This is the screen I had in my office. That was took down here and started using it for demonstrations. It was around a 50-inch. There we go. Sorry, I forgot to show you the screen. We got a Cinema Gray 5D. right there. Gain on this screen is a 1.5. 1.5. You do? Okay. Okay. Everything else up now. Made a few bad mistakes in some of my demonstrations where I forgot to give my Lord and Savior the glory, and I gotta stop. I gotta remember that, because one for Him, I wouldn't be able to do any of this to begin with. Period. All right, let's grab that remote control. Let's walk in front of the projector so I can show you the screens that are sitting up against my technology. Well, not mine, His technology. See, it's a hard thing to do to keep saying, to say His. We're used to saying mine, 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 mine. And it's not yours, because at the end of the day, if you pass off this earth, you sure enough ain't taking it with you. So it's not yours. But it's a habit that we say. It's a habit. I want to bring the screen up a little higher. It's a habit that we have. We all say. We all do it. We all got a habit of saying mine. You really think about it. It's never yours to begin with. You're just borrowing it for the time being while you're here. All right, so let's get this cracking, Jackson. Let's get over in here and let's get some colors first. Let's get the white levels first, because that has to be shown first. White screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
I got an urge for a bowl of honeycombs. I don't know why. And that screen has to be laying a little flatter. The parallax has to lay a little flatter. These are reflective surfaces, so if there's a little bit of a buckle in that screen, it's going to throw the screen off. So they have to lay perfectly flat. Because of that reflective surface, that's why I'll make sure we get this. Sorry, now, like I said, I expect for these screens to produce higher white levels, as they should. They're supposed to. You know what I mean? Our screen's much darker than theirs. But I also expect for my screen to be able to pull an image that you can see versus certified. Now, as you notice that we're not picking and choosing a select screen to make our product look good. We got a little bit of everything. I was going to go with just strictly just the darker screens and then do the lighter screens, but where would be the fun? Just do them all in one hit, get them all done at the same time, and that we can see the screen going against just every shade of color you think of. All right, now, Ken, where's your remote control? There you go. Stop dropping stuff. I swear, I'm gonna just record myself, the camera up there, and record my activities in a day on how much stuff I literally lose in the house. So I'm gonna do this white levels first. And this is very important for me to see, because I need to see what screens are reflecting too much white light. All right, let's get a look at that for a minute. I want to try to get this demonstration short. All right, so next thing I like to do, oh, battery's dying. Okay, gotta take a hike. You guys can watch that for a minute. It'll get me a charger. My charger up here downstairs. Let's see. Here. Okie dokie. We got a charge here, so let's get that put in. Oh. Okay. There we go. Now we're all juiced up. All right. So let's begin. So as I explained before, that the surface is producing too much white light. One of the problems you're going to have is, bottom line is, this white light is going to overshadow the screen's color capabilities in contrast, which is going to be a bit of a problem. All right. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Perfect example, as I explained before. I've done this so many times. Literally, I can't go back. I should just make a video. What do they call it? Compilation of how many times I have done this one. Literally, I've done it too many times to count. My battery is bugging out. Right, there we go. Come on, act right. There's our red screen.
And it's for playing. It's time to get back to the movies with Fandango.
Here we go.
See what's playing now at Fandango.com.
We had to keep going. There was no turning back.
Yeah, I like that whole going back to the movie thing. No, I don't. If it's not the same way it used to be, I'm not going back at all, period. Why should I? I make movie screens. I can just stay home and just chill. If I want to sit here and watch a movie, I'm pretty sure I can pick one of the screens in the house to watch on. I'm good. I have a few of my friends, they still go back and forth to the movies, but I always ask them because I don't go. I'm out of curiosity, like, what's it like? Like, well, you still got to stand in the lines, wait from a person. You know, it's not like, you know, last time I went to the movies, I think it was the Avengers. It was packed. Everybody was packed, shoulder to shoulder and shoulder, dressed up with all different kinds of Avenger gear on, you know what I mean? When it gets back to that, I'll go back. So then I'll be home. And they're like, well, just get the shots. I'm already scheduled to get my shots. So, still gonna have my mask on, still just want to chill at home, relax, that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, whatever makes you comfortable. At the end of the day, it's about whatever makes you comfortable. I don't never ever try to push my opinions on other people at all, period. It's whatever makes you comfortable, you know. If you feel that you want to still wear your mask, still wear your mask. If you still that you don't want to wear it, then and you're immune, you have your vaccinations, then you know that's what you do. You know, but do everything responsibly, do everything safe, because we all live here together. You know, at the end of the day, we all share this rock together. So try to think about other people. People got to understand that we all live here together. But rich or poor, whatever race you are, we all live here together. We all got to get along. All right, let's see. We did color swap out. Let's go over and get some light colors in here. Okay. And we already did that one. Let's do a solid color. Magenta. The magenta. We did dark blue, we did all blue. See, we got a still color change out. So we'll do that in a minute. Hey, Birdie, I gotta feed you guys today too. Gotta feed you guys today, and I guess how food came in today. And some people in the back are like, what is he talking about? I feed a bunch of birds in my backyard. A lot of birds in my backyard apparently now. They know there's food back there and that's where they go. Alright. Let's do this against the snow wolf. Like I said, I do expect for these screens to produce a higher white level. It's basic give and take, basic common sense are going to produce a higher white level. I also expect for my technology to not be so dark you can't see it. Mind you, these are screens that have 0.9, 0.8 gains attached to them. And this is a black screen that's laying up against, they're laying up against. See, got somebody spinning out of control already. Let's get you back up there. I don't know where you were going. Decided you was leaving. I'm going. I like doing these demonstrations because these demonstrations out the foolishness. That's what it does. These are 4 and 5 very expensive certified projection screens. that have been tested and tested and tested and tested and tested to get their certification. And yet, the technology we have before it, which is much darker on white levels, it's not turning dark. But yet it does it on a basic screen paint product. There you go. With someone else's basic screen paint product, it's supposed to make it turn dark, but these are certifieds. Nova's already been, Black Nova has been tested. All our screens have to go against these tests, all of them. But this was not a test. We're doing kicks and giggles because the screen already passed all these already. Oops, one just rolled off. Nope, I gotta go. Gotta go. Oh, get up there. So we got a Seymour AV 1.3. I like that screen too. Seymour AV 1.3. I do like that screen. Let's go do the Starfield demonstration. Grabbing another commercial there too.
Get a turkey foot long from Subway. That's oven roasted turkey, piled high with crisp veggies on freshly baked bread. So let's get up.
I was so into that commercial. I want one of those. I'll tell you one thing, I tell people that, you know, because of COVID, I haven't left my house like a year and a couple of months. But fortunately, I had to leave for a doctor's appointment. So first time leaving the house, a year and several months. Anxieties are a little crazy, as normal supposed to be, but I pray, put things in God's hands, and I walk out the door and do what has to be done. So, first place I went to is, after I got done my checkup, I went to McDonald's. I haven't had fast food in I don't know how long. Got home, was excited, ate the fries, everything. I realized when I got to the hamburger, fries were good. When I got to the hamburger, it was like, ugh, I couldn't finish it. You know, unfortunately, the birds or whatever were in front of the raccoon or something, I eat it. But got so used to basically making my own hamburgers and buying my own ground beef and everything, going to Amazon, and they go to Whole Foods and buy my stuff, making my own hamburgers and stuff. I got used to making my own stuff. So I ain't really missing fast food anymore. So now on, if I want to make a hamburger, I'll make it myself. No, I didn't go to McDonald's or to Wendy's yesterday. Yeah, it was Wendy's. McDonald's line was way too long. All right, so we do the Starfield demonstration. As you can see, our technology pulls up a darker contrast level next to the gunmetals. Of course, it's going to pull up a darker contrast level next to the lighter screens, but for the gunmetal screens, our technology where it stands with contrast levels, well, that's where we stand. We actually pull up a more advanced black level. All right, let's go over to, we did all these different colors already. Color change out. I want to go over to Keystone because that means I don't have to deal with these commercials in the middle that are eating up my time. And I want to be able to get this done. Later on today, I'm going to be on Facebook for that one. I'm doing Facebook Live. Over there, I do a lot of projector mapping. We got a lot of people over there interested in our black technology and projector mapping. I got some new displays, which I can't wait to show off. So let's do some winter snow scenes. These are people that are going to be using visual and special effects and stuff like that. Usually, just most people. I deal with a lot of companies on my Facebook account. Oakley, Dokley. Let's go over here. Let's get this one right here. Now we're going to have some very interesting YouTube videos popping up. The screen we have here to the side of me, I told you that we have another company that has stepped in to do those screens for us. So we have a contract with them. They're going to be displaying their YouTube videos. And the YouTube videos are going to show those screens in action. Isn't that going to be interesting? It's black technology. So keep in mind, I said before, in order for us to obtain contracts, they had to test our products out. And if our products came out as a particular individual claimed it to be, well, there's no way in the world that person would be able to display, or that company would display those videos, and we would have never achieved a contract from them. But those videos will be coming up. You'll get a chance to see them. We'll also be posting the company onto the site because we had to give them time to get set up and get ready. And like I said, if you want these acoustic screens, you have to go through them to order them. We're not going to be designing them on our end. They're going to be doing them. They're just going to be buying the Signature 17 formula from us to produce those screens. As I said before, that I'm in the process on some really big projects. The Crystal Edge technology is already set in stone to be purchased. So that is a definite going to happen. A definite going to happen. I kind of said definitely going to happen. But anyway, but yeah, that's definitely going to happen. That's already set in stone. Now they will continue to sell the Nova technology. I don't know if they're going to do screen paint packages, but they're going to sell it, the paints. We are designing 2 customized formulas for them only. We have to wait now because those particular formulas will have to have certain documentations attached to them in order to make the bill of sale. Now, once the Crystal Edge is no more, all this, the site, webpage, all that will be taken over by them. In about a year's time, they'll basically be posting the name of their company, and Crystal Edge will be no more. But, as I said before, that saying retirement is a really hard thing. It really is. And my mind is always active, always thinking of something new. So about 2 weeks ago, God gave me something. And I'm going to be bringing out maybe another company. So this next week, we sit down with a few attorneys to start filing for an LLC, trademarks, and copyrights. And we'll see what happens. Now, will it be a screen paint? Nope. I can tell you that much, it won't be. It's going to be something completely different. Because I figure, hey, when you got these big companies out here, like these giants right here, and they're producing this technology, right? And it costs an arm and a leg. And yet we have technology that we can design, spray on anything we want, and voila, design a beautiful screen. So yeah, let's do a couple more videos. There's more than that goes on with me sitting behind the camera. Anytime that your Lord and Savior blesses you with knowledge, with technology and knowledge like this, there's always a bigger picture behind it. He doesn't give you something just for you to just sit there and, you know, twiddle your fingers. Gives you technology to be able to grow and to be able to go to bigger and better places. Now, we will still, once we get the other, project up and going, we will be online with that one and offline. I do plan to have a few storefronts set up to display the technology, so everyone can come see. I think the part that's going to pretty much be the most embarrassing is for all you naysayers who went on and did all those fake demonstrations. Now you get a chance to see it in real time, in real stores, and real companies. Now what? How do you explain that one? See, at the end of the day, like I said, my technology comes from God. And God does not like it when you take my blessing and you try to taint it into something that's dirty and disgusting, as saying my product doesn't work. He doesn't like that. So by calling me a liar, you call God a liar too. And that's why he's constantly outing anyone who basically disrespects my work and his work. Let's see, we're at 30. We got good time. Usually I could run into a minute on here. Not a minute, but you know, an hour. Sorry about that. So, yes, look at the technology, man. It's beautiful. Going against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 certified screens. Too early. I don't know if I'm up too late. One or the other. It's one of them. Remember the first time we displayed black technology, I never showed the screen. I just basically just showed a snowstorm, and then I walked in front of the projector. Oh man, that was an amazing demonstration right there. The beautiful thing about it is there are people offline who know nothing about black screens, and that's why I can't wait to get offline, because to have this technology displayed in huge storefronts, most of them that I'm going to actually own, I'm actually going to have one set up just strictly designed for just displaying the technology and just giving the information. I like to show off. I don't like to, like I said, I like to show everybody everything, show up close and from a distance, and everything from there. Okay, let's go to, because I'm trying to keep this short. We're getting there. Let's go with the snow doggies again. Get my stand out of the way. Now we will have the new black Inferno Nova 817. Have you seen the ultra short though demonstration on this? What came out? Gorgeous. Oh, we did two certified screens on that one. But anyway, it'll be available on the 12th. Sorry it took so long, but like I said, I had some other things and engagements that came up that had to be taken care of first. And as you can see, when it comes to my testing, I'm very seriously. I don't care if the product looks good on the first try, it has to go through all the tests. If it doesn't go through all the tests, it doesn't end up on the website. It has to wait. So we have to make sure that it's working on all the test demonstrations. It's very important. Right, we'll have it available in 1 quart, 2 quarts, 1 gallon, and 2 gallons. I got to do some more demonstrations on my gamer paint too. Oh, we're going to be doing a lot of demonstrations on the gamer paint. We got that Battlefield. When that comes out, I'm pre-ordering it right from the door. I'm gonna get the big one. I don't care if it's a $100 package, $150 package. I'm getting that bad boy. That Battlefield 2042. Oh my goodness, yeah. That's definitely going to happen. I'm playing on that 135-inch gamer screen upstairs. That's definitely going to happen. The new Back for Blood. I guess it's the new version of Left 4 Dead. World War Z. If you've never played that zombie game before, you have missed out, my friend. They got a new one coming out called the Aftermath. And this one comes with a shield, a stun shield. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for that. That's another one I can't wait to get my hands on. So you'll be seeing a lot of demonstrations of me upstairs showing the gameplay off with friends and stuff online. I'm going to try that. I'm definitely going to try that jump from one plane to another plane. It's going to be fun to be online because then I'm going to have to get me a proxy server, something upstairs. I want to get me a dedicated server upstairs so I can host games. Because I want to set up lobbies where we can just go in there and have fun or mod or whatever you want to do in there. That'd be pretty cool. Because I definitely want to do that jump. I can't jump from one plane to another plane if I'm in the middle of a multiplayer match because there's going to be too much going on. But I do want to basically get in there with a couple of friends and see if we can actually jump from one plane to another. Which is going to be freaking cool. I saw somebody actually do it in the gameplay demo. The other guy, it's pretty insane. How do you jump out of a... Why do you have access to the... Okay, I got to... There was something else I saw somebody do, which I still can't figure out how they did it. Unless they jumped into somebody else's plane. All right, we'll see. But I can't wait. And as you can see, our screen is the best when it comes to contrast. And you see, contrast is everything. Contrast gives you much better colors. The white levels are extremely good, as it should be. So now I have to change the caption to Gunmetal and Grey certified screens. All right, well, we've had some fun. I don't want to go past my time here. And we'll have this. I haven't designed the labels for this yet. This is already how busy I've been. And I have orders on the table right now today that have to be processed today to be shipped out on Saturday. Oh, shipping update. We're shipping your products on. Everybody got tracking numbers today. I think one person to get a tracking number. I got to give them, actually two people to get tracking numbers. I got to take care of that today, get their tracking numbers, get their orders and stuff taken care of. You guys are going to be good to go. We'll get you all shipped out on Saturday. So that's good. And then I got other projects I'm working on. I'm still that liquid screen stuff that I showed you from the first beginning, like liquid screens and all that stuff. Doesn't mean we swept it on the rug. It means we're actually still working on that off camera. You're just not seeing that's going on, but that's being set up for a company. Several companies are interested in that liquid technology. So, first thing you got to do is start cracking and getting that paperwork done. So let's see what we got on the screen here. I got clean clothes on today. Yay! I got the same clothes on yesterday. Which means I got to get online, I got to shop and buy more clothes. Because now since I am going to be... No, I'm not running about. I got appointments to go to now. I got a lot of appointments to go to now. So, but these are basically doctor appointments. But I got to make sure I get some nice clean clothes. Can't come out of the house covered in paint. Okay. Well, like I said, these companies, their technology works. Like I said, they're used to testing their technology against white screens, which they should anyway, because majority of most of the companies they're going to be dealing with. I mean, how many companies are going to walk in? They're going to be bumped side by side with a black screen. I mean, we don't have that much reach yet. But majority of most of the companies you're going to be dealing with are going to be, people who had white screens, and any one of these screens are going to show an amazing advancement over white screens. So, yeah, their products work perfectly fine. The only thing is they've never tested their technology against our stuff, so that's why we can show an advancement over what they have. But, if I did the same demonstrations that they did and I just tested my screen against white screens all day, that wouldn't be much of a challenge because, as I said before, not to put them down, but just about anything can beat a white screen. Ooh, man, I don't have my back massage of the day. Yeah, we're done here. Let's finish it up. Okie dokie. All right, people. Let me see where we at. We're time. Oh, we're good. We're at 40. Woohoo! Okay. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. As always, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior for blessing me with the ability to be able to do this every day. And I got to go in. God bless.